You are listening to S Tier, done by Flex Style and OA from Overclock Remixes. This is from Super Smash Bros. Melee. And welcome to Chaos on Roads. This is going to be the 9th race of the 4th season, and we are headed to Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the bike configuration. So, to give you a little bit of information on this, let's take a quick look. So, this is how it's going to be. So, the usual oval runs in a counterclockwise direction, but the modern road course that is built into the track usually runs this way. But the bike course runs contrary to it and has some custom turns and kinks in it. So this is going to be interesting. Not too many people run this particular track, and this is going to be very, very cool. Now then, let us go ahead and bring in the boys.
It was 50 grand just to get into it. And if you crash the car, because the car's got taken off at the end of each round, if you crashed it, you had to pay for all the damage. I was like,
What?
yeah, no, I can't afford that.
What are we talking about?
Real life racing, yeah.
Ah,
So I can get into the NASCAR Pinty series up here in Canada, or NASCAR Canada series, where the fuck they call it now. And it's 18 grand for the car for the day plus damages.
Yeah. But that's the only thing I've noticed with like oval racing is everyone thinks it's okay to bang into each other. Like,
It depends.
yeah, I'm not okay with that.
Like I said, depending on the class, and like there's still respect.
Yeah.
But also a lot of people don't realize they get raced how they race. So if someone bumps me, I bump them back. If they run me the room, I give them room.
Yeah.
Obviously, accidents still happen, but
Oh, an accident's an accident. I don't mean that. I mean people deliberately just not caring and mashing into things.
yeah, you'll get that down like the entry level classes because they watch it on NASCAR and they think it's cool.
yeah,
Mum and dad are paying the bills.
yeah. All fun and games until somebody's bank account gets drained.
Yeah. SRX sucks.
Huh. Again, I'm very surprised that we only have the two of you right now.
Just the two of us. Where's JD? He said he'd be back this week.
He actually got called away from work because of work.
Shame on him.
Well, it's nothing that he did. He was called in because a bunch of guys on the team are coming back from vacation and they need to tend to them. The same thing with Korn, only it's a family matter that popped up. So they're both not going to be in attendance this week.
Vaughn's online at the moment.
That doesn't necessarily mean he's at his desk. He could be on his phone.
Gotcha.
I mean, I hope they show up, but it's perfectly understandable if they can't make it. I mean, this is just for fun. Yeah, there's a competitive side to it, and there are points involved, but there's no cash prize or anything. It's just bragging rights.
What? I've been wasting my time.
You're telling us this now? We've been here for years.
Yeah. If there had been a cash prize, it would have been dealt out on the first season.
Hey, maybe you'll pick up a sponsorship, and we'll all get to go for cash prizes.
Wouldn't that be the day?
I'd rather not. I'd rather just keep it fun.
Yeah. I can sympathize with that. All right, we are live.
I don't know what kind of car I want to pick.
I only have one choice, so I'm going in. Hello.
Lady?
Yes,
What are you?
I'm Lady Boy.
I can attest that there is no cash prize for winning this league.
Oh,
You failed the piss test, that's why you didn't get it.
Fuck, you know what? You're probably right. Oh shit. Oh. Sorry.
Well, I say it every time it pops up. This stream is not monetized, and I have no illusions of it being monetized. I've been on YouTube for over 10 years, and I have not made any real money from it. So,
well. I don't want to choose.
of course, Brandon has a competitor already. Hello.
I did an update. I turned off hard work so on Discord, which I forgot I even had on. I don't remember why I had it on. It might have been for something streaming related.
But boils down to things are better.
I don't know. Yeah, I have to load in.
Well, we'll see.
I checked all my temps again. Everything looks fine. I have Task Manager open just in case.
Yeah, fair
Monitor.
enough. For those of
I
you
don't
on,
know.
yeah, for the YouTube audience, go ahead and describe what you were experiencing.
Getting frame drops out of nowhere with no rhyme or reason.
Oh no.
Okay. So far, no headphone crackling. All the iRacing UI boot stuff is showing up. There's 12 instances open. I don't know if that's how it usually works, but pretty sure that's what it does for all the processes. It's got the C, it's got
Give
the
us a few
console
clean
open
laps to get our fuel number.
PC console as well. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh, I just chose the wrong car.
I'm really, really hoping that it's okay. Oh,
We
I
shall
don't know.
find.
What?
We shall find out.
Am I cutting out or nothing? Am I all
Nope, you're clear and you're. What's the phrase? You're free and clear.
okay? Just hope it stays that way. It was scaring me for a second. I preemptively already messaged my my computer friend who helped me with this PC in the past, so hopefully I can have some good news. Okay, everything seems fine now. It's weird, like I didn't change anything in the game. The only thing I did change was I drew more pits in the replay. That's it. But I don't know. I hope it's okay now.
No, I forgot the beater.
I think we did. I know Indy can sometimes have some lag spikes, so hopefully it's not too bad. Oh, I finally get to test out my my standings on my overlay today, or multi-class.
Hello.
Can you check for me which cars I have not run yet so I can run it? I don't have that ability for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, my leagues don't show up,
Huh.
and so it's probably because of that.
Well, let me take a look.
You should probably check to see if he's still in it, and for some reason he wasn't kicked for no reason. Everything's weird.
Let's see. Remind me the name that I'm looking for. Just Rick.
Yes.
Rick Evans. You're still in here. Let's see. Seasons. View. I wish I had a spreadsheet in front of me, but we'll figure this out.
I think I'm all good now. Crisis averted.
Let's see. You've already done the solstice. You have already done. Let's see.
on, let me in.
Okay, it doesn't show you being on the second race. Well, there's a faster way to do this. Let's see.
I did the 34 coupe last week.
Let's see. Evan. Let's see. It shows that you've done the V. Let's see. You've done the Solstice. You've done the Legend. Let's see. Have you done the Clio?
I don't have a Clio.
And you haven't driven it yet, so that's a possibility. We also have the FF. Let's see. The Ray FF 1600. You've driven that one. Let's see. The other one is the SRX. Let's see. You've not driven the SRX.
Okay, I'll drive that one
Good luck. Oh man, since I had to restart and get an update, some of my haste lights are not serving as rev limiter lights. Dang it. Those are actually kind of useful when they're in the corner of my eye and I see them blinking to shift. I'm sure they'll come back on again another day.
One of my race lab screens is missing. Oh, they're all missing.
It turned on.
Well, I guess not. So I know what I gotta check.
Activated.
Turns itself off every once in a while.
Evan, you were talking
I've
about
never driven
the
this car.
standings. I'll tell you, me personally, I always turn it off for these races because it goes all the way down the screen.
Well, depending on how many people there are, it might not.
Yeah, and there's always 6 classes, so you're gonna have at least six different people, and then however many you have listed for your class. And if you have other class listed as like free at the top or whatever, then you're gonna have like 18 people up there that aren't even your class. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It can get real jumbled up real quick if you don't watch out. Like you're gonna have to turn it down to like
You have to make the size of it smaller.
the top 1 or the top 2 or something like that in other classes, so that I can at least see who's in the
You
lead.
could also make the window for it smaller too. Bunch everything together. Man, I really wish my lights were working properly.
I mean, for this race, for me, the iRacing black box standings seems to be better. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I don't really look at the standings that much anyway, so it's no biggie.
Yeah, I don't either. Like, not for this.
I don't know how to use it. Give me Windows 95. Struggle.
I don't think the Ray can go the full way on fuel. I think it will have to pit. It may have enough, but I'm not sure. Because I put a full tank in, and it says... Oh wait, well, it is... I did get in a little late, so there's that.
I'm still trying to join. My iRacing's being a butt.
I thought mine was being a butt earlier, that's why I was a little freaked out as to what was going on.
It does this every time I have to restart my computer.
Yeah, my pedals get all fucked up if I don't unplug them correctly. I hear people having problems trading paints and the UI all the time. I'm like, why am I not having those problems? You know?
Glad you're not.
I know, I am glad that I'm not, but I'm like, what is
Maybe
going
that
on?
is a problem. Maybe the problem is you're not having a problem.
Going on, fellers?
Hello.
Not a lot of people joined so far. There's only eight and a half minutes left of practice.
Really?
What's the, is it Chaos on Roads? Let's see here.
It's in the league.
Right. Thank you for that, Kova. I feel like a dumbass.
I feel like most people are used to having to do everything in hosted sessions, so I don't feel bad. Although I don't understand why more people don't use the league way to set up sessions, because can't you edit stuff way more like at any time compared to like a hosted session?
Well, you can edit just as much, but it just makes it so that when it's in a league form, your people that are in the league can see it and run test laps.
Yeah, that's why I don't understand why more people don't do that for like their leagues.
They have a life.
Oh,
No, I'm talking about use the league section to set up the sessions, not a hosted session. So the exact race conditions are there.
ooh.
No, this is me kind of lamenting about my other league that doesn't use the league thing.
I was gonna say, JD's Chaos or Fortitude League's the only one that I've ever seen it didn't use the league thing.
So does my Gen 4 league that I run in.
What track is this?
The bike layout of the
Indy.
Road
I
Park.
don't know, Indy?
Yeah.
It's the most
Ooh.
famous track in the world.
Oof.
The only track.
This is actually going the right direction for Indy. It's the other road courses that are backwards.
Yeah, the motorcycle layout.
Come on, let me in.
Don't know this track at all.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Oh, I gotta break a lot of here.
I feel that on a religious level.
I want to get in like just in time to not qualify, and then we're doing this live with no practice. Yay!
Hey man, I'm kind of in that same boat.
Pick the SRX to make it a
Ah, bam.
No, I picked the 1600 because me and the
What?
SRX disagree with each other on a personal level.
And you wonder why I didn't drive it this season.
What was that one little I think it was like a proxy chaos race? Like just like out of the blue. Something you
Impromptu?
have at the time. Yeah.
Okay, stop whining when the simulator appears unresponsive. Just load. That's all I want you to do is load.
It was on the new road course. I think that's one like right before Spa.
Right before spawn.
Oh, I hate this car.
Why is there cones across the what is going on here?
You're supposed to turn there.
Not according to my track map.
Your track map might be lying to you.
The Google's told me to go straight, but there's a wall there. What do I do?
You got also the
And it's
mayhem.
not telling me I'm going the wrong way either.
You're like the Allstate man's in your passenger seat right now, telling you to turn left now.
Chaos like me.
Turn left immediately. Oh, there we go. Now it's loading.
That is so weird, because I'm going around the oval right now.
Yeah, those cones meant you were
You just
supposed to turn
reappeared
there.
on my screen.
Yeah, but
Well,
my track
under
map's
me.
supposed to tell me to turn, and it didn't tell me to turn.
Did you look up the
you don't
rubber
look
track?
at the track map. You don't look at the track map. You look at the racing line.
Oh, if you need a
Oh,
racing
too
line,
much.
you need to
Too much.
You need to not be racing. You can't race like a
Video
real race
game.
car driver then.
From the
Oh,
guy
there
that's
we
lost.
go.
It didn't tell me I was going backwards, so I guess I'm going the right direction. Didn't
No, the right way around the oval is
cutting the course. Of
Here, I'll
course.
get out of your way, Formula V car.
It told me I cut the course.
Oh no, I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
my bad,
Whoever. I
Oh, no.
just cock blocked a man.
I can't drive this for shit.
Wheel, what is going on? Why are you doing this?
A lot of technical difficulties tonight.
Yes. Maybe other people are also having technical difficulties.
It's
Or
still
people
30
are
minutes
surprising.
tonight, right?
Huh?
Still 30-minute race tonight, right?
Yes.
Or surprisingly, people don't have Indianapolis for some reason.
Oh, joy of joys.
Indianapolis is a free track.
No.
No.
Stop
Well,
car.
Indianapolis, it's not free, but the old version of Indianapolis is included with the current one, like Charlotte.
Okay. I am experiencing massive technical difficulties today.
Car 55.
Like, I would
Cars-
like to know, where is it going?
745.
My car has no brakes and seems to think that full left on the controls is turning right. So
What the hell did that happen?
I don't know, but I'm recalibrating.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
He's doing
Yes,
that right
twice.
now.
Now I'm calibrating.
Try pouring
I want to try a bump draft.
more water on it.
We've got good fuel.
Yeah.
Get on your. Oh.
I wanted to try a bump draft.
Can I try it on you?
Yeah, you can once we get to the front straightaway. Ah,
Bump
bump draft.
There's not enough straightaway to go there.
We both
On the
did
front
same.
straightaway, there definitely is. What world are you from?
Mars, obviously.
From the world where the Indianapolis is, Homestead? Wait, what was it? What? I don't know what I was trying to
Not to bring in another sport here, but it's like saying the Cowboys were good this year.
Oh yeah, we killed them in one game. Alright, let's try this.
Everybody has an off year.
They've had all the off years since 1990, whenever the fuck they were last good.
I mean, if
That's
it helps
alright.
at all,
Next
at
year's
least
their
they
year.
won a
Don't
Super
worry.
Bowl.
Don't
Are
worry.
you
Next
gonna-
year.
Gonna come
Next
up.
year's their year.
Hey, at least
My
on the bright
buddy's
side, they
been telling
won
me
a
that
Super
for
Bowl.
15 years. Next year, there's going to be their year.
You know,
I would
there's
do
a couple teams that have never gone to the Super Bowl.
You have
I
about
know the
5 laps
Vikings.
of fuel left.
They have- They-
Oh God!
Where was the bump draft, good sir?
I tried.
Oh!
Vikings went to the NFC Championship
Here,
like 4
I'll
years
give
in
you
a
a
row.
bit
and
of
got
one
two.
draft.
Oh!
I'll kill this V who's ever in front of me. Nathan have it.
I'm trying to remember.
He
Wait,
did it to himself.
wait, doesn't he, do we know where the graveyard's gonna be at? Because I honestly don't know.
It's going to be at the end of the
wall.
infield straight.
How are you thinking that far ahead?
Are we gonna have to, like, turn around and go backward
Nope.
on the infield straight?
Nope.
Faster car? What's a faster?
There's an invisible wall that you run into if you keep going in the forward area of the straightaway.
The
I just
runoff?
figured we'd aim at the end of the pit wall.
You
Oh,
don't
there's
get
a
enough.
wall.
You don't get enough speed that way.
Well,
guess
I
that's
was thinking-
yeah.
Kova, if you can catch... Wait, actually... Oh, never mind.
Second flight. Practice is over.
Alright.
Well, I was thinking, like, we could turn around and go backward on the back straight and run into the grass, like, in the runoff area.
Holy shit!
Hold on, let me see if I can find a lap of me in the back stretch.
There's only 9 of us?
Yeah, right.
I mean, we might get some more people during qualifying, but I'm surprised too.
Oh, cool.
I am
That
also
mean-
surprised.
It means I get a
Congrats, Rick.
podium.
Group qualifying?
Oh,
Right side.
Oh dear God.
Clear the right.
Hang on, I've never
this
seen
was a mistake.
Are we doing open qualifying? Where
I
everybody
must have
qualifies?
forgotten to change it from open qualifying.
How do you even make it open qualifying? I've never seen a setting for that.
It's default, actually. Open qualifying is the default.
Like, it's cool.
It's not cool, especially if it's in an oval race, if it's accidentally left on. Looking at you, my other league owner, who I really, really dislike, because he constantly messes up the weather settings in races, or the network location of the server. It's not that hard to set up a server.
I've had my pit limiter on this entire time.
Sorry, I need some place to rant about it. At least Kova knows how to run a league properly.
Well, the
Thank
bad
you.
thing is just
Shots
don't get an
fired.
exit while driving.
Yes, indeed, shots fired at the other person who is probably not even watching this, but I don't care.
It is.
I hope he is
I-
watching that.
I'm almost certain he got mad at me for putting in the extra work to figure out like the proper like settings for the race. I'm almost certain he got upset at me because I upstaged him. It's like, hey, I did the mastery, here you go. And you're like, it's not gonna matter if you can't adjust to that, and it's like, it's not about that, guy.
Oh, you can't flick turn one of these.
That's the one thing I don't understand. Why do people always say like, if you can't adjust to the conditions and you're not a good driver? It's not that I can't adjust, I just like to know roughly what the settings should be when I set up this lobby. Because we don't use static weather anymore, so I gotta know or I'm gonna be at a disadvantage, you know?
Yeah, but
I mean,
everyone's at the same
I'm not-
disadvantage.
I'm not talking crazy here, am I?
No?
I don't
I
even
mean-
know what my racing's going to be like next Saturday if I go.
I mean,
Video game.
if you're
I don't-
if you're going to an event that is outside, you're gonna want to check the weather.
Well, yeah, but the thing is that it's a video game, and with the settings
exactly.
for,
Yeah, but it's just-
for forecasted weather, obviously it's not going to be the same every time, like as in static weather is the lobby setting.
True.
But still,
But
I have to know.
this is a
Okay,
simulation.
what rough temperature do I need to put it at? Hot, cool, cold. You know.
Like this is
what cloud
a
cover.
simulation, is it not?
Yes.
So then the weather is taken into account.
God dang it.
Well, yeah, but my point is, I don't understand why he was so standoffish about it. Because I
Taking
wanted.
it too serious.
No! Dang it!
By the way,
Yeah,
Kova, we
yeah.
never opened the pairs.
Feel free. Help yourself.
It's not that I'm not taking it too seriously. I don't want to be at a disadvantage because then it's not fun.
But you're not at a disadvantage if everybody has the same rules.
Yeah, well, why post the lobby setup? Why post the lobby setup if you're gonna miss out on crucial information? You know, what's the point in posting it then? That's why I said I like that Kova uses the damn league thing, because then there's a session up already to use, because then the exact settings are there the whole time, and you can run test session. And you can copy those exact ones over for AI as well. It's not that hard to do.
Or, and hear me out, you could just be bad enough that the weather doesn't really affect how good you're doing.
That means you must be really bad.
I know a couple
Yes.
of people that fit that description.
I'm right here,
Find
Drew.
out.
The only thing is it's important and it makes it fair for everybody. So if you're dumb enough to leave out stuff, or if you're too lazy to add the stuff in, then that's on the league owner, if you ask me. If you can't add it when someone asks you to, or you give attitude, then that's kind of crappy, if you ask me.
Why don't you just ask to run the league for him?
Oh, what I would like to. Or have someone else in that server run the league. I don't know. Sorry
Alright,
for
I've
bringing all
finally
that
figured
baggage
it
here. It's just a pet peeve.
Oh, I've only got 4 speeds. What the fuck is this?
Could not finish a lap.
Oh, you're talking about the Ray? Yeah, it only has 4 gears.
I disagree on a fundamental level with this. We haven't had only 4 gears since the 60s.
Make your
Well, you know that's
gears
only a
back
200
all the
horsepower
way.
motor. Why do you need 4 gears?
Make your gears that tall.
Only goes up 130 miles an hour.
It was
I only
redlining at
have-
120, so mine apparently doesn't.
I only have 4 gears on my motorcycle, but then again, that's only 250 cubic centimeters.
Oh, it's a 10-minute block. Oh, still got time.
It's group qualifying it.
I completely forgot it was. I thought, wow, I've done a lot more than 2 laps.
Oh, are we still in qualifying?
Yeah,
Okay.
I goofed a little bit, and instead of doing singles, I had left it on open. But it's working out all right, I think.
What setting? Where is that setting at to change it from single?
Oh god, that corner fucking sucks.
It's when you're
Right there when you-
it's when
you
you're
walk on.
allotting time to the different sessions.
Oh, okay.
What setup is everyone using in the Ray thing?
I'm just using the baseline. I've never driven this thing, and I probably never will again.
Yeah, I feel the same.
Alright, well, good news, no lag spike, so I think I figured out the issue.
I mean, part of why I'm angry at it is because I had to reconfigure my controls, but still, it's the principle of the thing.
You saw nothing in your mirror 12.
Run the Nürburgring. That'll make sense.
You would think that, but it doesn't really make much of a difference.
Go for a Hail Mary.
I think I tried to run the Ringmeister setup at one of our races in one of the cars we did. It didn't really help.
I run that a lot in a lot of cars.
Depends on the track. If it's like a track with a lot of elevation change, then I imagine it would be better. But if it's like a flat track, then I don't know.
Evan, you in here?
He's the one that's been talking the whole time.
I don't know names with voices.
I know. I'm getting better at it.
Did you guys have your team overlay? Just your Discord overlay? It'll be easier to pick out voices.
For some reason, no.
Yeah, but that puts stuff on my screen that isn't supposed to be there, and it freaks me out.
It's transparent!
Apparently not, if you can see it.
Well, you can move it too.
Yeah, you can move it and change the opacity.
So how do I get Discord chat up there then?
Go open your settings, go down to game overlay.
Wait a minute. Settings where?
On Discord.
In iRacing or?
No, on Discord.
Hang on. Okay, say again.
Settings, let me...
In what?
Settings on Discord. Settings on Discord. Go down to activity settings, game overlay. Oh wait, not game overlay. Go to registered games. If iRacing is not registered, like enable it, and then you can enable the...
Okay, say that one more time.
Okay, are you at registered games in your Discord settings?
Okay. iRacing? Yeah, it's registered.
No, click
Toggle
show
overlay?
Yeah, toggle
Okay.
overlay. Toggle that on.
Okay, let's see how that works.
It might not show up right away.
No, it's not.
You also might have to, once you get into iRacing, hold shift and then hit the tilde key above the tab to bring up the in-game Discord, and then see if you can move the chat overlay to where. 'Cause it should
You
pop
might
up
also
when you
have
do
to
that.
enable the game overlay too in your Discord setting as well. If it's not enabled, it won't turn on.
So yeah, you've lost. So you turn the computer on.
Thanks for telling me.
That's where I'm at. That's how bad I am.
Okay. Game overlay.
Is it turned off?
Enable in-game overlay is check mark. Shift plus tilde.
Yes. Make sure you click in the iRacing window. It's the button right above tab.
It's a tab button.
Right, I know where the tilde is. But it's
That's the
display name
default.
always. Avatar large. Display usually always.
So when you're done, be sure to ready up. It doesn't automatically terminate your session if with
I'm
open.
done.
I know, I'm taking advantage of that to actually complete a qualifying lap.
Mine is. I've already hit the blue button. If I would recommend, if you want to have the settings on, make the avatar size large. Display names always. Display users always. Just so you can have the list of names there.
Yeah, then they're kind of faded out a little bit, and then when somebody talks, it it.
Yeah, they're always like halfway transparent, so it's not going to be a block.
Right,
It's
but
not
I
gonna
still
block your
should be
face.
able to see somebody.
Yes,
Yeah.
their
When
name
they
will
start
their
talking,
name will light
it'll go
up.
solid.
But
How
you
did
can
I-
also
Right, but it's not showing.
Huh?
Is what I'm saying.
you might
How
need a
the
minute
shit
to
did I walk
register.
a second?
I'm not sure.
Might have to get out of the game and reload the game. But that's not important.
Yeah, you might have to do that, but who knows? Sometimes it usually works on command, but I'm not sure.
No.
Oh, got a
Good
minute
job.
left. in full
Man, where is everyone today? I was expecting less people for the Christmas week race.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Maybe if people are still recovering from New Year's Day.
Or it could be people going back to work.
Oh,
Alright.
but it's 9
So-
o'clock.
Somehow I need to find like 5 seconds.
What's the navy blue?
The
Let's
range-
see.
Navy Blues rays.
How
SRX
great
is
faster
yellow.
than the SRX.
They are better in the corners.
The Clios are
I'll give you
purple,
that much, yeah.
the Vs are orange, and the SRX is yellow.
Actually kind of cool. The eye overlay standings also matches the colors too.
So I go into settings. Hang on. Settings. Then what? Connection?
Remind me what track this is again.
This is Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It's most famous for its big oval, but this is the bike configuration.
It's the reverse layout of the old infield road course. This is the old version of the track as well.
So, I said that knowing full well that you guys would think that I was talking about the racetrack, but I was actually talking about the soundtrack.
Toggle over there.
Touche.
Oh, you were,
They really need to have a button to just start from the pits if they want to.
the Night of the Wind. That's what it was.
Okay, because I was like, this is from Sonic somewhere. I was thinking for some reason it was Sonic 06.
Are you deciding to start from the pits, Evan?
Yes, I'm gonna start from the pits.
That means I might win this.
You never know.
If I
But
run
at the
you
same
first.
time, I want to give some of the other people 3 points because I think if I win the
Still
race,
waiting
I
on 2
lock up
cars
the
to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid.
Because I already got pole
Evan?
laps.
Evan, join the grid.
I have to wait it out if I want to start from the pits.
You join the grid and then just escape back to your.
Oh, I
Makes it
can?
later.
Everyone's
yeah,
gridded.
that's how everybody always pit starts.
Oh,
Well, in order
okay.
to be cordial to everybody else and not make.
I
them wait
did
till
not
the
know
end.
that. I'm sorry. Thank you for telling me that.
Green, green, green.
I will keep that in mind for next
Oh,
time.
come on.
Thank you for the tip.
You're gonna win, are you sure?
Left side. Next car is the leader. Stay on the right.
Thanks
I'm
for
giving
the
myself
tip.
my hand down for the
Huh?
right, just in case.
I was not talking to you.
Clear on the
I
left.
just don't have a giant big V8 in this car, but I'll catch you. Don't worry.
Also, I have officially, what's the word? Come to the
Left side.
conclusion that this
Clear on the
car is
left.
way better than the V.
The
Right
1600.
side.
Yes.
Don't know about that.
Well, the 1600 is effectively a refinement of the V.
Stay on
It's
the
a more
left.
powerful V.
A lot better running, a lot better geared.
Stay on the left.
Yeah. And the weight distribution
Clear
is
the
better
right.
too. So that's another thing.
Oh, I missed that turn.
The V is a go-kart. This is a superkart or a Legends car, basically. Equivalent.
Steaming pile of crap.
That's just me.
Didn't mean to block you there, that wasn't my intention.
Oh, we
Alright,
didn't
No,
okay.
that's fine.
Alright, other FFs, did you guys
Oh,
fill
did
all the
you
way up
pass
on
me
here?
over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have few enough people. We don't need to mute in this chat here.
Left side. Got a full car on the
Yay.
right.
I was
Clear on
just
the
wondering
left.
too, because I'm surprised you aren't talking in the game chat.
I completely forgot.
I forgot as well. Too many technical difficulties.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
we're all going over technical stuff whenever the race started, so we're anything about it.
I'm glad that
Middle
I'm
lap.
fit. Okay, so where do we
Right,
fight?
fifth.
Anyone?
That means you're behind
Any word of advice for anyone watching the stream? Turn off hardware acceleration on Discord if you have it on. Otherwise, it might kill your game out of nowhere. That goes for everyone in here in the chat too.
How do you do that? You turn the computer on.
No, it's in the settings.
Yeah, let's leave that for later.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Oh, Drew, you're in the V. I thought you were in a different car.
Oh no! No! Stay there.
Nice wreck.
No, the ass snapped around when I was braking into turn 1.
Oh, there's a cone in turn 1. You want to
I
get
don't
that
think
stuck in your brake duct?
I don't think I hit the cone.
Well, there's a lonely cone in the middle of the track, so be careful that you don't want that getting in your brake duct.
I don't have brake ducts. Like the whole car is a brake duct.
Do you think this thing is drum brakes? What are you talking about?
I don't have brake ducts. I have brake geese.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I am so confused.
I'm glad that I was able to be of assistance. No matter how unsolicited it was.
Hey, you did that well. Because I don't even know what you said.
You guys are talking about brake ducts.
She has
I don't
brake
have-
geese.
I have brake geese.
Oh! I thought, I was like, ducks. I wasn't talking about the animal.
I was waiting
Yeah.
for somebody to start quacking.
I know.
That was even better.
Do I enunciate it as ducks? Is that why y'all said that?
I know what you were talking about. It's the duct. I know that.
I was-
It's
I was-
just, it always sounds like when people say that really fast, it just sounds like duck.
It's just
People
like
don't
duct
want to,
tape.
don't. Yeah,
Oh,
it's like duct
yeah,
tape.
right. Yeah, I don't really enunciate the T, I just say duck.
Oh, that was silly.
I
Yeah.
didn't do that, did I?
No, that was all me.
Do you have tire damage?
Whatever it
that's
was is your
great.
fault.
Whatever.
Your tire looks like it's going.
Okay, then I did it on purpose.
Yeah, I got me called.
Well, be careful. You're gonna spin as soon as you enter this corner.
I dare you.
He didn't spin. Oh my god! Oh, that was close.
Were you telling me that I was gonna spin and then you spun?
No, I was talking about Nate because he had a broken rear wheel.
Oh.
His wheel. On my screen, his wheel is halfway in the asphalt.
But see, I don't drive well enough for it to make a difference.
I'm surprised that he didn't spin though, because usually I'm used to an open wheel car immediately dying as soon as it enters any kind of cambered turn that is in the direction that is the opposite direction of where you're driving, or what side the damage is on.
Pretty much any car will do that.
Yes, that's true. Especially if the dang wheel is dislodged. Don't forget to mark your fast repair.
Yeah.
It's the same place it is where the oval is. I'm in the grass.
Yeah,
Where the
I'm
oval
right.
pit lane is.
It's not me.
It's also 30. What is it on pit road? 35.
Yeah. Or no,
I don't
actually,
know.
I think it's 39.
I think it's 55.
I think it is 55.
Okay. Sorry for the misinformation. I did not mean that. Well, at least everyone's getting easy points tonight.
Yeah.
Kind of sad though. I wish there was more people here.
Ah,
I was
This would've been a
really.
good place for racing.
Yeah. I mean, lots of people missing out.
This road course is really good. Like it's underutilized, but it works for all these slower cars and the one SRX that's here. If we had more SRXs here, I'd be praying for everybody here. I'm just
I'm
saying.
still praying for myself.
Well, that was the only other choice I would have had was the SRX, but I tried it and man, it was.
Yeah.
I wasn't even.
Oh,
gonna
well, you'll get a
try it.
podium either way. It's big points day, and you let a lap, so you get extra points.
Oh yeah.
They put so much fuel in.
The car in P1.
Is the car
just
thirsty?
set the fastest lap. 7:42.
You gotta put enough fuel in, otherwise you'd have to pit. Victory moment. Part of me wishes you could change the fuel in the oval races, though.
Yeah, you used to be able to.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I never
but then
knew
they
that.
Stole it.
They stole it.
Yeah, you used to be able to adjust the tape on the front end too.
In the fixed setup races or the open ones only?
Oh, the open ones for sure.
Well, yeah, you can do that in open, but I didn't know you could do that in fixed. I would like if I could change the wedge sometimes, maybe, or tape too, because I know that can be important. Did you get that?
Yeah. I cut that corner.
Slow down? Oh, slow down.
And I also slid off the track and into the grass a lot.
Be careful. You might be careful when you if you spin out, because if you stop at the wrong point on the edge of the grass, you can beach the car.
Yep.
Pro tip.
I kept it moving.
I think that happened to me in like my first ever race on the Indy Road Course, or in my first practice session. It was definitely one of my first races here for sure. I was so embarrassed and also dumbfounded when it happened. Because this was, I think, after they added the new damage model to the open wheel cars, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Might have been before that, honestly. And I couldn't even believe that that was the thing that could happen. Because I know it could happen in the rain, in the grass, even in GT cars if you're not careful.
Evan, you better not surpass me by time.
It won't matter, you're still gonna win your class. You're the only one here.
Yeah, but he wants the fast flat points.
He will get fast to flat points.
It's by class, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I just
overall.
It doesn't matter.
4, 9, 2.
The overall win
To
doesn't
me,
count.
it does.
Yeah, if he gets it overall, then it actually shows in the points thing in the results.
I know, and I have 2 of those this year
You have
already.
to wait for COVID.
Like you did last season. You good? Okay, we're good.
I'll be surprised if I don't get disqualified.
So, how hard is it to wheel that thing around here?
Oh shit.
I have to slow down really slow, as you can tell.
Yeah.
So we'll push.
Yeah, if it
Very,
plows,
very,
you're control over that thing.
tight.
Yeah, it's plowing like it's under theory.
Yeah, my car
Wow.
just decided to snap real hard towards the sand trap.
Left
Did you
side.
get in the grass?
Clear on the left.
Oh, I got in the grass, I got in the gravel. I almost made it all the way to the fucking wall there.
What have you all been up to this week?
Just vibing.
20 minutes to go.
Don't remember.
Same.
I slipped. That's all I did.
Does being depressed count?
Hey, yeah, I did that. I did that and I slipped. That's what I did. I did 2 things.
Depressed and slept.
Yeah.
It's my
I
idea.
got used up in a bunch of races this week, so that's fun.
Same.
I haven't wanted to wreck people on purpose more in a while than this week, I swear.
Oh, what happened, Cobra?
I spun a little bit.
I had to file my first protest in.
Oh, I did that earlier this week too.
Oh, yeah, I guess that would be considered this week, maybe still. I'm not sure. I had 2 protests this week. I got both of the emails back this morning, too.
What were they for?
Intentional wrecks, both of them.
In what races? What cars?
I don't remember. I was telling you about it that one night, whatever it was.
I don't remember. I was probably half awake.
Left side. Clear on the
It
left.
was late.
Yeah. Let's go back and look at it here in a minute.
You're gonna have a hard time passing me, and I'm not even trying to block you.
I know, I'm not trying to hit you or, like, hold you up, because I know that thing can't stop on a dime.
God,
Same spot, Mally?
We're the same speed through the corners.
Different
and everything,
spot,
But I
I'm just-
overtake you in the
this time I stopped just in the right spot to beach it.
Did you get stuck? Oh no! No! I willed it into existence! I'm sorry!
You should wait for him to pass you because he did that.
It wasn't your fault. It was just kind of the car looped. Like I got one tire on the grass, and she went all the way around, and then just like force of habit is brake when you're spinning, and she just happened to come to a stop exactly on the edge where you couldn't.
I feel like you have to be conscious of the grass, like the grass edges here, because of that reason. It's really bad in the cars that are really close to the ground. Like even these are not that close to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still enough to where the wheels can't touch. I feel like they make them too tall.
It happens. Mistakes were made. I goofed.
But at least you're not off the podium.
Evan, I remember one of them was the 34 Legends on the road at Long Beach, and we got all the way around the end of the race. We crossed the finish line, and I was like in 4th place, and the top 3 were right up there in front of me, and everybody started slowing down because, you know, the race is over. And the dude that was behind me, he was a lap down, and everybody had passed him right there on the last corner. Well, he decided that he was going to smash into all, like 4 of us.
Oh.
After the finish line and give us all another 4X.
Be fine if it was when the countdown started, with the 45-minute counter or whatever. But yeah, that's protestable.
Yeah, there was a couple of people on the radio said that he had tried to intentionally wreck them earlier in the race too. So they were planning on protesting him as well. And the other one, I can't remember what it was. I want to say maybe it was the Ringmeister. I'm not sure.
Is it true that threatening to protest is protestable?
Yeah, you can't tell somebody you're going to protest.
Why?
Bullying.
It makes no sense.
Intimidation.
Mm-hmm.
What's that intimidation? What if what if they did something so horrible and like, hey dude, that was really not cool, I'm protesting that?
Faster car coming up quick.
Don't say you're protesting it, just do it. That's just the point.
That's so lame. That's so lame! Come on, Nim. I'm pretty sure Nim. They had Nim across must have written that.
Right side. Clear the right.
At least people don't always, you know... never mind. At least we don't have to be like people with Jacob Klein anymore. It seems like he's finally, disappeared. Sorry, I am really unhinged today. I apologize. It's been a long day.
Happens.
Seems the new year's off to a bang.
It's not off to a bad start. I mean, it's been kind of chill. Unfortunately, my friend, she's dealing with a sickness, so we did have plans tonight, but fortunately, we had to put them on hold. But c'est la vie.
I think he's also been referring to the stuff that happened in New Orleans and Las Vegas.
Oh.
I didn't hear about this thing.
To vehicular-related terrorist activities.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
I'm not. I think the one in Vegas was just a Tesla doing a Tesla.
No.
It was loaded up with fireworks and the guy set it on fire.
Oh.
The guy...
I think again that's an issue of Tesla getting thrown under the bus because of the vehicle that was used, and it didn't have anything to do with the activity that happened in the first place. It just so happened to be a Tesla. So
I think it was also a Cybertruck.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy had a Cybertruck that I think he rented. I think he chose it specifically because he wanted to send a message like to Elon Musk. But you think about it, using a Cybertruck as a car bomb is the worst choice you could possibly pick because the car is known to be bulletproof.
It's like using a tank.
It's not bulletproof. It's bulletproof, but it sucks as a truck. It's literally one of the least safe vehicles out there.
I mean, when you're trying to use it for a terrorist attack, I don't think you're going for the safety rating.
It's gonna break before it even does anything. It's gonna break hitting a curb the wrong way. God, I hate those things so much. They're so ugly.
Yep.
It's so funny when people go on about it's such a manly truck, and it's just like
Manly?
no, it's
Manly?
not.
I
And
said-
then they show footage of them like loading like two bags of like
I've
bird
seen
feeder into the back, and it's like
That's even
not
worse. They put mold
manly.
back there. Bro, I could put 8, 10 of those things into my mom's
Well, so much for the
minivan.
0x.
What
Yeah, I
was
already
it
have
that?
drugs.
So what was it that Dad did? There was like it was 6 trips to the dump that we took wood back from Grandma's house.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that last trip was just with Dad's Toyota.
Yeah, Toyota Tundra. No, Tacoma.
No, it's a Tacoma.
A taco?
What's the bigger one? The Tundra or the Tacoma?
Tundra.
Tundra, I think, is the bigger
Tundra.
one.
The Tacoma is more like a slender build.
It's more of like a smaller truck, I think.
Yeah, it's more like a Ford Ranger type.
It's
Yeah.
a reliable S10.
It's more like a sport truck than a utility truck.
But it
Does
still
he
does
have
a lot
cheese?
of. It still does better than a Cybertruck. My gosh.
Yeah,
Like
there's nothing wrong with electric vehicles. It's way more expensive and not as worth it. But
They have no soul.
they're luxury
yeah,
cars.
oh, there you go. They're not luxury cars. They're the boring person's car.
They're novelty cars.
Big novelty, yes, thank you. Novelty for the fact that they're not very practical, nor are they cool. They're kind of just an enigma. I think that's a good way to put it.
Oh no! No!
You're good.
Like, if your Cybertruck can put if you can put a trailer hitch on your Cybertruck, rent one of those big U-Haul flatbeds,
You
strap down
shouldn't even
2
do that.
motorcycles on there, and drive for 5 hours on the highway, maybe I'd respect you.
Yeah, you shouldn't even do that because there's a good chance it'll rip off your bumper.
Exactly.
Well, the one that Whistling Diesel did, he ended up cracking the frame when he dropped it off the sewer piping, so that wasn't necessarily the trailer hitch's fault.
Did you see
It's
what he
still-
did after
it's still a
that?
crappy
The
truck.
Respond to that when he started smashing the F-150 against the same concrete thing with the tractor,
Mm-hmm.
and he like didn't do anything. He was like, okay,
Well, it
Yeah,
bent the
that,
frame, but it didn't break.
What, did he roll
Yeah.
it down the hill again?
probably.
This is why I will forever be a Cybertruck hater, and I will scream it to the moon.
I mean, I'll also be just a Tesla hater in general.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of them in general either. At first, when I first
It's
heard
the
about them, I
type
was
of
like, oh, these are
person that
cool.
likes them.
It was like, well, it's not always the type of person
Like
that
that,
likes them.
Evan?
There's some normal. There are normal people who like those cars, but I feel like they made a poor choice in car. Just buy an economy. Just buy a car that gets good gas mileage and one that doesn't cost as much, and you're good. That's all
Our
you need.
brother-in-law, our brother-in-law owns a Tesla, and he's such an Apple kid.
Is he really annoying about it?
Kinda, yeah.
Well, not everyone is like
My
that.
car can do. Yeah, so fine.
Evan,
Yeah,
you
mine
should a
also-
Tesla.
Nothing. I'm a real car guy. I don't buy electric cars. I get
Yeah.
cars on character.
When I was talking about that U-Haul flatbed loading 2 motorcycles on there, that was actually a real
Thank
trip
God.
that we did. That my dad and I did. And we did that with the help of a Chevy Express van that we've had pretty much all my childhood. It's like a 2005 model Chevy Express van.
If I were to get an electric car, I would get the Dodge EV, because at least they have fake engine noises. So I'm not disoriented by the lack of sound when I'm driving.
Those hybrid cars, those things scare me. So I work in a, hybrids. Cause
What's scary about them?
when they back up, they make this weird angelic otherworldly noise, and it's like, what the frick
That's
am
the
I
electric-
getting sent to heaven? What's happening?
You know the one car that does hybrid right? The GTPs. Those cars sound awesome. They get started with an electric motor, but then they switch on the combustion engine, and it sounds orgasmic.
Oh my gosh.
You know,
What's
my
covered?
personal. See what?
The Dodge truck that's going to be EV is going to have a 3.6 liter generator in it.
You know, speaking of generators, my thought on an electric car or a hybrid vehicle is to employ the technology that has already been perfected for the railroad, diesel electric or combustion electric, where the internal combustion engine basically takes the place of the big heavy battery and basically becomes a generator for the electric motors that actually power the wheels.
That makes too much sense.
It's
I
the
know
way
somebody
that
was.
it's the way that diesel electric locomotives work. The big diesel engines that they have only generate the electricity. The electric motors are what turn the wheels.
Yep, I know there was somebody, I think up in Canada, was using
Still runs on gas.
yeah, he's using a. He
Only
did the
coming to
diesel
run
electric
from
thing
water,
with
or
the-
you'll get disappeared by the government.
That's like saying an aircraft
If you
carrier is
get that
nuclear
reference-
powered. No, it's not.
I mean, they use the nuke to boil the steam.
Yeah. But it's not powered
But-
by nuclear.
To be entirely fair, any nuclear power plant is using the reaction in the nuclear to power steam generators.
It's the heat. It's how you
Yeah.
generate the heat that matters.
Wall.
I just take my clothes off when it gets hot.
Yeah, most power plants that generate electricity, they generate the electricity through some sort of heat source. The heat source like boils water, and then the water spins a turbine. Well, the steam spins a turbine, and then that generates the electricity.
Yep.
How you generate the heat, how you boil the water, is what determines the kind of power plant. Coal fire, that's how you boil the water. Gas fired, that's how you boil the water. Nuclear fired, that's how you boil the water.
Oh no! Evan!
That's my first real spin in week. I wasn't even paying attention.
He boiled the water.
He heated up the tires. Yep.
Worked it.
Boiled the water, and there we go.
I'm honestly interested to see the math tonight to see if the championship will be locked up after today. Kinda anticlimactic, not gonna lie.
Well,
If
the
that's the
points only matter for bragging rights.
Yeah. Oh, well, this will be my first championship ever.
Hmm.
I mean, last season could have been, but I choked it.
5 minutes to go.
Drew's really good at stealing them from second.
I did lead
Yeah,
the
I had to
couple
work all
times.
the way up through the season last season. I started off in like 7th place in the first week.
Yeah, I did lead the points at one point, but then I kept choking. Jump starts, I had plenty of those.
I did that last week.
I have successfully avoided jump starting this year. I'm proud of myself.
I've also only had no mistakes this season either, except for not getting either fastest lap or pole one race, so I didn't get perfect bonus points. I'm gonna
That
be
was the
5
one I
points
stole from
for it.
you.
Oh yeah, what was that? Where was that at?
9, 2, 7.
Oh, that was the Craftsman trucks at God.
I don't think I ran the truck this year, for this season.
Maybe it was the 34s at Oscar Slave, and then
I didn't run the 34s either.
Sounds like you're missing bonus points.
Yeah, I'm missing 5 because someone got the fastest lap instead of me, or the pole at one place.
I think there's bonus points for all
That was your
cars
fastest
too, isn't
lap
it?
of the session.
Yes, there is if you use a different car every race. I just don't know where I missed out on not being. I just don't remember. I probably would have to go through the thing again and see.
yeah.
Kova, do you know?
Not off the top of my head.
I do not recall either.
I mean, you said you're the one who stole it.
Yeah, I know I stole it. I just don't remember where.
Was it the trucks at Charlotte? Y'all were both in the trucks at Charlotte.
It might have been there, but I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
maybe.
Oh, 2 trucks.
I know I got pulled there because I
There's a
pulled.
bunch of people.
I know I got pulled there because I pulled speed out of my ass in the last few minutes of practice.
Mm-hmm.
And I made
No,
a small setup adjustment.
I'm not very good at the Pro 2s apparently now that everybody started running the damn things.
I was moving in that one last week. In the Pro
You almost
Tour,
just
I ran
died,
again.
Pav.
Did I? Did I do it
Yeah.
bad?
No, I
Messed it up already.
hit the grass while braking.
Oh. I was gonna back out of it and then, I don't know.
I was trying to give you room, but I gave you too much.
I'm gonna
Never
take
give me too
over
much
away
room.
from you. You can't escape. Yeah, that reminds me. The Friday the 13th servers got shut down the other day. I missed that game a little bit.
The gaming industry in general has taken a lot of hits recently.
I hope
It-
the video game industry crashes. I'm not kidding.
It's also
hope it
Hollywood. Entertainment in general.
There's a lot of reasons for that, but I think it's mostly because the wrong people are in charge, and they're making all the stupidest decisions imaginable.
Like the guy that's running the Halo dev team.
Oh,
doesn't
don't
like
even
guns.
get me started on that.
Doesn't like guns.
Without bringing any kind of politics or anything into it, I'd just say it's an outrageous or an egregious lack of originality
Yes.
is the
Or
problem in all of it.
Or
Everybody
no
wants to do
designers
the
take
same
risks.
thing that's over here because it's safe and we know that it made money before and it'll probably make everyone happy, so let's just do that.
There's also no desire to take
Everybody's afraid to like do anything that's different.
Exactly. Barely anyone takes risks, and it shows.
But I mean, can you blame them these days? Anytime anybody does say anything that's off the norm, then they just get piled on until they're non-existent anymore. Like,
Oh, I
they
can't
try to-
wait for the new GTA
You
to
can't
come
cancel
out. You
them,
know how
then
they are.
they'll get death threats and everything else, or people do other stuff to the point where they just can't. They won't produce the thing that they
Careful,
want
Robbie.
to
I'm slipping really
Clear on
bad.
the left.
came to what everybody wants.
The tires are worn out.
And it ends up being nothing original,
It's the
nothing new.
it's the want of wanting to create what you want without having to worry about other people's opinions, but the thing is, people's opinions is what makes you money.
Not all of them. A lot of the opinions are shitty.
Sometimes
I don't buy
people
a
are
game
able to
or
make
watch a
something
movie
that
based on someone's opinion.
Like anyone who thought Concord was a good idea. Look what happened to that.
uh-huh.
That's what we're saying though, but the games are still being made. That like it's not like anybody's making anything new. They're still making those and being like, well, why don't anybody buy them? 'Cause nobody wants them. Well, but nobody has the
White flag next time I have
Yeah, no
strike.
one wants to buy your
the
shitty game.
courage to do something different because
Do what
if they
people
don't make
want.
this, then you know.
What they're not doing is they're not doing what people actually want. They're doing what they think the people want, and they're most always wrong.
Yeah,
Where's the
the
regular
entertainment
that
industry in general has had a very warped idea of what the general public actually wants.
They're out of touch. They've been out of touch for a very long time.
I think what the problem might be is that they're not analyzing, they're not analyzing the audience, they're analyzing the
Raygun.
statistics.
Ray gets his first official win, or overall win.
And money.
And so sometimes
And money, yeah.
statistics just aren't accurate. Like you can't rely on statistics for everything, you know.
Yes, that's true.
And the games that are the most successful are usually the ones you find on Steam that are like very obscure.
Indie games.
Yeah, indie
That's
games.
the most fun.
Like I've been seeing a lot of praise for a game called Rain World. I know
Or
barely
games like
anything about it, but
Helldivers.
apparently it's really
Yeah.
good.
Helldivers was pretty successful. I mean, it should have won Game of the Year.
Helldivers is great for the memes.
Sony
We were so close, Evan.
almost killed it.
20,000.
Sony almost killed it. But then the developers kept it going and kept it good. People came back to it. But you know, and also publishers are sabotaging the industry. I think publishers are the
Yes.
biggest problem in the industry, besides the head honchos. Look at Microsoft, look at Sony, look at Activision. It's all that.
There's also the Sweet Baby.
Yeah, don't even get me started on the crap. Like that,
Yeah.
that's poisoning the game industry, and I will stand on that till I die.
It's not just games in that regard, it's also Hollywood and entertainment in
Yeah.
general.
That's what
Yeah.
I was talking
Yep.
about. I was saying, without getting any politics into it, it's just an egregious lack of originality. And
Yeah, and also
that right
Yep.
there is what I'm talking about.
forcing certain things down people's throats and making
Alright,
it not
take
feel
it back.
natural as well. Like you can have certain topics
job,
or
driver.
certain characters and stuff,
Where,
but they have
where
to
is
be,
this
they have to
file
feel
epic thing? I don't know where this wall is.
Follow me, I'll show you.
Everyone kill you though, like.
But yeah,
Yeah,
like
tell you
I
what.
like I don't mind
know
if
what
there's
they're
like I don't mind if there's people of different gender or sexualities or whatever the hell, or some weird ass alien thing. Like as long as they're good, well written characters that aren't forced in down our throats, then they're enjoyable. You know, it's
Yeah.
earned. You've earned the place. You know, it's earned
And-
its place.
You gotta be good with your storytelling too, if there's a story
Yeah.
in your film.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you don't really need too good of a story. You just need good gameplay and
Yeah.
something,
I don't-
good gameplay loop. Good gameplay loops are a sorely missed out art.
Okay,
'Cause,
so
like,
it's at
the
the
thing
end
with
of this
Helldivers-
straightaway, up on the right side, you just keep on driving, even when it looks like you're not going to be going anywhere.
Okay.
So like, even with Helldivers, it looks like there is no. There may be a
Oh, God.
story, but really, it's just democracy.
There is a story,
We've got
but
big problems
it's
with motors.
optional.
I think you lost a lot of power.
That was terrifying.
I didn't even realize it was gonna stop there. I'm just looking at the sky.
Everyone-
now. Beautiful.
Everyone just went flying.
Elvis
The white-
car's hopping.
I'm trying.
I actually have momentum. I can't steer it, but it's moving.
Yeah, I'm a beach. I'm upside down.
Oh no.
Oh man!
I went
Oh,
full
I've gone.
vaulting over the wall.
Your
and I got
suspension
up against
is
by a tree.
I can't see anything.
Dead.
I'm on my side.
I was
But
trying to
I
get
can't
one even.
steer
I
anything.
over,
It's
but
just,
couldn't.
it's got a mind of its own.
My
Alright,
tires
I'm-
are hanging out.
There-
Wobbly,
there it
wobbly,
is.
Wobble, wobbin'.
I got go juice. I'm going this way.
Well, Nathan's gonna be able to get a run up.
I don't know where you are.
Just, you'll see the graveyard of cars at the end of the back street.
Yeah, it's just an invisible wall.
Someone try to hit me. I don't know if you'll be able to. I don't know where I
Oh
am.
yeah.
I see you, Evan. I'm trying to hit you. I missed.
I just see you in my rearview mirror. I missed as a car with no just dragging across the ground. It was so beautiful. I'm alive. Oh
Look,
no,
I am-
my engine cover fell off.
I'm trying, but I have no steering, so the car's
I
just
can't back
kind
up.
of
I
going
can't
this
back up.
way.
Who's on their side? Oh, it's Rick.
It's
I
the only
can't move.
SRX on the map.
I don't have enough. Is my car dead? No, it's not. I don't have enough momentum. I can't roll backwards.
Look, if I can hit you, I will give you my momentum. But that's a big if, because I got no control. I'm just kind of out here, clonk.
My V turned into a
I made it
perpetual
for it.
motion machine until it finally stopped against a wall.
Uh-oh, I broke it finally.
I'm just gonna blow my engine.
Like, it just hops.
Yeah, all the wheels are just offset enough that each one is like the suspension is pushing down just enough on each one, out of sync just enough, and it's like forward, 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 forward.
Come on, car. Rock and move, rock and move.
Why is it taking so long to blow the engine? I'll just hold the clutch in and mash the accelerator.
All right, so let's take a look at the replay. Well, you might be surprised based on everything that was going on.
That's
All right, let's go.
Let me find Discord here. I don't see Discord anywhere.
I ate it.
Bye, Cleos.
You ate Discord?
Yep,
That's
I was hungry.
cannibalism.
I wonder if we're gonna put Indianapolis on the schedule, like for the oval next season, maybe. We
Maybe,
could have that as a voting option.
perhaps.
For smaller cars, I feel like it would work. Or slower cars.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
What happened?
I'm still not even close to blowing up the engine yet. I'm gonna run out of time before I do.
Reg control scoring has ended.
Aw.
You guys are little torpedoes.
Also, I hope
Torpedoes
people
on wheels.
notice. I hope everyone noticed that I ran
It
the
must,
full
it must
Ferrari
count
get
that
up
as,
today.
as an incident when you roll off the banking onto that.
I think so, yeah.
There's no reason for it to be going right there, but it's going right there for everybody.
I ran the full Ferrari get up today.
What happens here? What the heck? Is it... Did it break?
It might be broke now. See, I don't know, cause like I said, it's weird when it does that. Remember what was that other? Is it Oschersleben that has that one spot where
Yeah.
that one track where you loop back on it? It counts every time as an incident. It messes the camera up.
Well, that stinks. Who remembers having a big incident?
Oh, that was me every lap.
Yeah, my biggest incident was when I took the checker flag.
My biggest was whatever lap is the longest for me.
Well,
Oh, lap 2 for me, I think I crashed, but it wasn't big. I just hit the wall. There's nothing really to see.
Overdrove some of the corners, but that's about it. Went
Yes,
in the
that-
grass.
Oh, there it
Yeah,
is.
there you go. Yeah, I started to get it by the end. A lot better.
You got into the marbles.
Yeah, they don't show up on my screen when I'm driving.
And your wheel's out of alignment now.
Yeah. That was about it.
Let's
I think
see.
this is where Evan tells him he's going to spin out.
Yeah. Trying to suck me out, I think.
And then it happened.
Yeah, my only X came on that last corner right there. I don't know why. I ran it just real wide and get my one tire down in the
Whoa!
corner of the grass right there. And it gives it off.
Yeah, the grass, if you catches you, if you get your tires on it that way, it'll just send you.
That wasn't the real bad one though. I had another one kind of in the same area where I got stuck.
I think that might be the next lap. Let's forward a bit.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah, it was back-to-back laps.
The spin up, my spin out. Oh, that's the exact area I got stuck at before when the race is going.
Yeah,
the
I was
correct
having
way.
trouble in the V in those corners there, and I softened up
I
the
set
front.
up your stuff.
Just
Yeah.
perfectly stopped right where I couldn't get back off.
Yeah, I had a few minor spins in a couple of the tighter corners. Let's see.
Sure, shows everyone else's spins, doesn't show his.
Well, let's see. Where's the?
Look at the high times. That's probably where you.
That's what I'm looking for.
One there.
Whee!
That sounded like you
Oh,
downshifted.
you downshifted, yeah.
Downshifts weren't good for you.
If you downshift too late, then that's the problem. You need
Are
to.
we back in order now?
I don't think so.
I think he's just checking everybody's.
Yeah, I'm
incident.
just checking everybody's times. There's so few of us, we can get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Let's see, where was this? Huh. Oh,
This song
here we go.
fucks, bro.
This is Firefield from, let's see, actually. This is Feel Our Pain for Firefield from F-Zero GX.
Oh, okay.
There it is. Yeah, the setting for this song is a track which is set up in the caldera of a volcano.
Fitting.
You took that turn ever so slightly too.
I think that was the last major one there. Now let's see what happened on this lap.
Justin immediately went over to ICW. Did he leave the race midway through?
No, he
I
had a
don't
bet.
think so.
Where is it? Huh.
I think they were just playing around with Evan.
I guess he didn't really have that much of an incident anywhere. So we already saw Goose and me. Now let's see.
The only thing I had was one off track somewhere in there where I went wide on the very
Yeah.
last turn.
Saw Nathan's. What happened here? A lot of off tracks. Yeah, it's just a bunch of off tracks on that. What the?
I think when he whacked into the wall there, he might have hurt something.
It didn't hit it that hard.
I know, but sometimes iRacing be iRacing and decides that you must be punished for your insolence of.
Didn't even look like he hit it.
That looked like a pass through.
Yeah, he probably had a penalty. He did it? That time? That time looked like he did it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That 10, 11, and 12.
A lot of off tracks. See, how
What I
many
found
incidents
about
did he
this
have?
track-
25 incidents?
Just
Yeah, what I found about this track is a lot of the turns you have to wait for. If you start just going into them at the beginning, then that's not. You have to wait in late apex, and otherwise you do that. You just drive straight through and go off the.
And there he had to come in for repairs. Let's see. Now. Ooh. What happened this lap? Whoa, big off track.
Yeah, I had one of those myself. Only much bigger.
My give a darn broke. Ooh, ah.
shame. Yeah, you have to wait for that right-hander there. You have to wait a long time to come into it so that you're on the outside so you can make a good turn on that left.
Guess someone preemptively is. Oh, wait. The Clios aren't. They're gonna be the police this weekend. That's right.
Nope. It's gonna be the Mazdas for the police. Let's see.
I feel like if somebody turns someone at the right place, they're going up that hill and into the stratosphere.
It doesn't look like Beefy had any big incidents.
I had a couple small offs, but no spins.
Let's see. So, Evan, what happened with you?
You could start from the beginning and fast forward. I'm not. I spun once, I think, and then some other off tracks.
Whoop! There it is. Yeah, this chicane here is really tight.
You're so lucky that your spin carried you off the grass.
Yeah, I was, but I think I was far enough ahead where I could have.
Yeah, I think right there it's a smooth enough transition, I guess, so you probably would have been alright.
Yeah.
So we saw Justin's. Looks like we've gone through everything. So let's go ahead and skip ahead to the boneyard.
You might as well skip to me and never mind.
Let's see. Let's go
Just fast forward
to.
to the backstretch.
Okay. Let's see. Savage Motorsports says, "Hey guys, just dropping in to say hi." Hello, Savage.
Hi.
Irony that he didn't leave a savage comment.
Here we go.
Where does the visible wall end?
It's
Start?
right
That's
here.
Right there.
Yeah,
Oh.
this little line right here.
I think this is already. The camera's already perfect. Leave it as is.
Let's bring it up just a little bit more and then aim it down a little. Yeah, pitch it down.
I need to know what happened to my car because like I wasn't really paying attention. I hit the wall and then I blacked out.
Okay, that's going to be perfect, I think.
If only it were this
I
easy.
got
and
pump
all the
drafted
crap.
by a Clio, and then whoever I hit, I just pole vaulted over the top of them over the wall and disappeared.
You
So
should
when
probably.
you see me come in, my car will just probably disappear before it even hits anything. That's usually what it
Was
looks
that
like.
my Clio that gave you a bump drop?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, here we go, here we go.
It's a white one. I was gonna say, yeah, I'm like about the
Feeling
fifth
that was
car right
gonna
there in that
happen.
line.
Okay, here we go.
I had a feeling that was gonna happen. That you're gonna fast forward it too fast. I should have aimed for.
Wah, wah, wah!
Oh, that's what happened to me.
Yeah, I just disappeared for a second.
And look at my V. No power
My bad,
at all.
Koba.
It's just
The momentum sent me back out.
it's just walking on its own.
I think some of you got impaled by the fence.
You know, I guess there is a saying that your car could just walk away.
Donk.
Oh.
And they
Bye.
get nuked. And
Also,
my car.
I like how.
Go ahead.
Notice how my tire is infinitely dropping dirt.
It's just flinging it over the wall.
There's no dirt left. There shouldn't be anything left on the tire, but it's still.
Kova's car just drove away on it, so
it's
driver's
stopped up
dead.
there in the corner.
The driver's dead. The car is leaving.
Oh, hold on. There we go. Let's see. Can we expect anybody else? Whoop, there we are.
I'm still doing some activities trying to hit people, but missing every time.
I think that's about it.
Anybody
Yep,
else?
It's just more of me wandering around until I got stuck.
And Evan trying to blow his engine.
Yep.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Alrighty. Well, as thin a field as we had this week, still it was a good race, I would say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
pretty
different.
fun.
Now, let's take a look, see. Yeah, very small field. So, Rick won his class, obviously. Evan won his. Brandon won his. Drew won his. We only had 4 classes represented, which was surprising. Yeah, we didn't have any legends, and we didn't have any solstices.
The Legends probably would have been a good pick for this course, too.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
would have. I really wonder what happened to everybody.
I got stuck.
Oh, Daniel Shaver saying, waited all day, then fell asleep and woke up just a few minutes after cutoff time.
Oh no. That sucks.
No Brian either, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, let's take a look at, let's see. Lap graph. Yeah, we had some fair activity up and down all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's take a look at where points currently stand.
I think much change.
I don't think there's been too much change. But let's see. Drew still has a breath of a chance, perhaps. If Evan has a real problem somewhere or completely misses the next race, then Drew does have a shot.
So I didn't lock it up yet?
I don't think you did. And then there's also the end of season bonus points to be considered. That is something that needs to be carefully calculated.
I don't think those will make any difference between me and Evan anyways. We'll both get the exact same amount on those.
Evans missed a few cars, though.
Well, it's not.
It doesn't matter if I didn't run them. I ran all different cars all season.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
a matter
you
of
do.
whether or not you run a different car. It's not whether you run every car. It's whether or not
Yeah,
you
10
run a different car
different
each
cars.
time. Yeah.
10 different cars. Because there's like 15 or so cars, so nobody's going to run every car. Because there's not enough races.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on what we run next week, I might not have to run the other 2 core cars.
Okay. Well, I'll go in and let's see. We still got plenty of time, and there's only so many of us. What you want to just keep talking and chatting while I take care of calculating the points?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna head out.
Okay. See you, Fidget.
Bye-bye.
See you
Wait.
guys.
Ladies.
Brandon, didn't you say you jumped the start last week, yet you won the overall?
Yeah, I jumped out to serve drive.
Oh.
Okay.
What were you driving last week?
Truck.
Oh.
Me and
Like,
Kova
where?
had a pretty good battle last week, too.
Hmm.
He'd
Alright.
spin, and then I'd pass him. I'd spin, and he'd pass me.
Alright, I'm curious, when did I get robbed of my bonus points?
Well, I was watching your video last week, Kova, and you had the wrong gear set in that truck. That's what killed you. I think I was running like a 411 gear set, so I ran second all the way around the track.
Hmm. One second here.
Pretty sure I
Everyone
had
wants a
that.
porpoise.
Do you... Wait. Oh, Mally's not here. I was gonna ask Mally if he remembers the other times that we were in the same class.
There we go.
Right, well, definitely not at Asherslaven. Red Bull Ring? I'm pretty sure I had fastest lap that race. in the sweet stock.
So you're looking through the schedule of this season.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see when it happened. It might have been at... Because I don't remember all the times me and Mally were in the same class. I have a feeling it might have been at Charlotte. Oh, Mally wasn't even in the Pro 2s at Charlotte. And I definitely had fastest lap that race.
Okay.
Summit
Graph.
Oh wait, hold on. Okay.
All right.
Summit Point, Jefferson Circuit. Let's see. I was
So
in
Rick.
Skip
Rick.
Harbor.
Yep.
Nope, not there either.
Okay. So car swap bonus for Rick.
Might have been Okayama. Maybe.
And Evan, yeah, he swapped.
Not
Whoop.
here. I'm so confused. When did I miss out on points? Oh, it was Phoenix because Corn got the pole over me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
See, Nathan Pavitt.
I led the most laps, but I'm 5 points off of a perfect bonuses from race to race because Corn beat me at the pole. That's funny. Yeah, I led 41 laps that race. He led
Brandon
15.
Feeney. Okay, yeah, he switched.
That race was so much better than it deserved to be. That Phoenix. I was not expecting it to be that competitive.
It was a lot of fun. Let's see.
Yeah, and I was really
Goose.
disappointed at first when that track got selected instead of Rockingham, but I think it was fine.
Well, it's such a unique oval.
Yeah, not as good as Old Phoenix, so. I mean, it can be a good track. It just needs the right cars. There.
Drew. Okay, Drew swapped. That's terrible pitch.
Where were we last week? I forgot already. Oh, Iran Park. That's right.
Oran Park. Yep, the figure 8 bridge on the north.
I'm so happy I did not have to drive the V there. And we had I had the MX-5 available to me.
See, Justin. Yep.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I was really paying attention to who was driving what at the start, but then I just kind of lucked out and I chose all the right things.
And then Michael Wowers. I don't think Mike. No, he wasn't in the race last time, so he doesn't get the 10 bonus points. Let's see. Okay, he got all the points for his class.
I don't think Mike has done any races.
I was gonna say, I don't know if he's been in like maybe 1 or 2 races. It might be his
See,
first or
Evan,
second time he's been
Nathan,
this season.
and Goose.
I think he ran some last season, but I could be misremembering.
Okay, so we got all the ones that we needed from that. So let's see. Goose led a few laps. Make sure he got his points there. Let's see. That's Nathan. Yeah, he led a lap. Evan led the most laps. Fastest lap. Okay. Most laps led. Bonus. I still don't understand why on the back end it doesn't take care of it for all classes. Okay, now for the Clios. See, that was Brandon, Justin, and Mike. So Brandon led the whole thing. Mostly, okay, counted for that class. And then for the V's, yeah, no question there. But he did not get the bonus. Most laps led. There we go. Okay. Bonuses look to have been properly applied. Now, let's double check here. Everybody ran qualifying laps. Laps completed. Yep. Nathan, you really didn't have that much luck. Even in qualifying, you had 14 incident points. Now, let's go ahead and go back and take a look. View season. All right. So I'll get the, I'll screen cap all this and get this up onto the Discord, and we will lead into the next and final race of the season. And again, that will be, actually, I'm in a position where I can pull up something quite useful. This. It is my, get back here. It is my full and complete list of all of the configurations for every single track in iRacing. Every single one.
No, well, unfortunately, the only one that you might have that one on there, but it's the Stafford alternate layout or whatever.
Stafford?
That one is inaccessible.
What's your column heading?
Stafford. Okay, wait, you missed it. Stafford Motor Speedway. Okay, so you do only have the only one, because the other one that used to be there is inaccessible.
It's the ones that are available. All the ones that are currently available. So yeah, we have the configuration name, the type of track it is, its length, the number of turns, the driver limits, whether it's a free or a paid track, whether it has night lighting or not, whether it's AI enabled, and then this one is whether or not we've run it in the league. Now, let's see. Length.
Can I have you send that to me? That seems like an interesting thing I would like to have.
I may just.
Would you rather not?
Well, I may just. I mean, I'll isolate this list and have it in its own file, and I'll probably post it. So smallest to largest. No, actually, we want largest to smallest, and then type. We'll limit it. So we don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want ovals. We don't want rally crosses. We want roads and rovals. Notice how I made the differentiation between a road and a roval? Now, so the longest tracks are the Nürburgring setups. So that's Nürburgring, Nordschleife, and the combined. But we've already done that. Then we've also got the Le Mans. So, huh? Well, for the Nürburgring ones, it didn't list the numbers. I'll need to go outside that and maybe find like on websites.
It's debatable. It's
Probably Google it.
some places say it's like 150 something. Some places say it's like 88 or something.
Yeah, there are a couple of tracks that didn't list the number of turns, so they're blank. But what we're concerned with is the length. So we've done all these. So let's see. There's Monza combined. Then there's Spa.
Are we confirmed doing Monza combined for the finale?
We haven't. That's why I'm looking at this right now. So Monza combined, Spa and its various setups. There's the Grand Course for Virginia International. There's Road America, interesting. That's over 4 miles long. Then let's see. There's Bathurst. There's Sebring, Silverstone, Suzuka. The Grand Prix for Monza. Interesting. So we've got plenty of choices here in the +4 area. So Road America and its various, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 options just from this. So I'll put a poll together based on what I've got right here, and we'll pick our final track for next week.
Those are some good options.
Yeah, so yeah, Monza, Spa.
Just FYI, just FYI, Cobra, on Spa, literally the only difference is the rescan.
Mm-hmm.
And where the pits start, there's no difference in the track layout.
Between the 2010s and the others.
Yeah, the new bike layout has like one little corner that's kind of chopped off with a different corner, and it makes the track like, I don't know. You can see, what does it make it like? Maybe a half of a like a.
I mean, I'll check it out real quick.
It's like 50 feet shorter. Is all it does.
I'm checking it out right now.
But all the other ones is just it puts the start finish line on the other straight, and you come out of the pits in a different spot. Is the only difference.
Oh, it uses the bike layout. Doesn't use no name corner. It uses that weird little corner right before it.
Yeah, it cuts a little chunk off right by no name corner right there where turn 9 is.
That's literally all it changes. Yeah,
so
that's
bike.
If you go to the screenshots, you can see what I'm talking about. You can see the spot.
Yeah.
Click it over. Click the next one.
It doesn't actually show no name corner.
I thought it did.
No, it doesn't.
I guess not.
But yeah, I saw what you were talking about. And then
it's literally like just a 50-foot difference. That's a little different corner.
And then there's also the length of the pits between Grand Prix and Endurance, then Classic pits.
The Endurance, well, actually, it changed the start-finish line too.
Yeah,
Grand Prix pits is
finish line
traditional. Grand Prix pits is the traditional one we have now. Endurance is the retro start-finish straight, where turn 1 used to be over.
No, Classic pits is right here.
Yeah,
that's what they meant.
And the pit lane goes all the way up under that straightaway up there. It's like a half a mile long. You're gonna be in the pits for like.
So we would want.
Pit exit is at the end of Radion as well.
So the only real choices that we would really want from Spa would be either Grand Prix pits or bike. Those would be the two that we would really want to consider picking.
Like I said, there's literally no difference. If you're going to pick Spa, you might as well just do Grand Prix and that's it.
Yeah, I would say that.
Well, I'll put bike on there anyway, and people can just make their own decision. But yeah, bike and Grand Prix would be the ones that we would want to choose there.
I feel like bike would be a little more forgiving because you're taking the corner that's a little bit further away from the wall where no name is.
So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, with those two choices. So yeah, I can narrow it down a little bit, but yeah, I'll get a poll up and we'll decide our final track there. All right. Well, while I still got this thing up, is there anything else that you guys want to see, like data-wise, that might be interesting?
Well, I don't know. It would be interesting to see Mount Panorama on the
I was going to ask the same thing. Are you considering throwing Bathurst in there on the poll?
Maybe if there's room.
Maybe for next season.
Well, if we're picking for the finale, we're looking at all the really long tracks. Bathurst is really long, so depending on how many slots are available in the poll, I might include Bathurst or Sebring.
Also, see how many slots are available on the pit lane as well.
Well,
I'd have planning on that.
yeah, they're 60 to 62. So there's no shortage of pit slots open on those tracks. Let's see. Let me show you. So, dirt ovals, dirt roads. We actually have technically 3 figure eights. The 2 Irwindale figure 8 configurations and Slinger. And so the way that I defined what a roval was a road course that uses at least one full turn of a big oval. If it uses only just like a small portion of one of the turns, see what?
Like Homestead.
So if it only uses a portion of one of the turns, or if it only uses the straightaways, I counted it as a road, not a roval. But let's see. So we've got the various road courses for Daytona, Auto Club Competition, Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Indy that we just ran, you have under road because it only uses just a little spot of the
main track. Yeah.
That makes sense.
And let's see. Pocono, Legacy, Iowa, Rockingham has one. New Hampshire has a few.
They want to do with the Pocono road course so much? Is that Phil?
Yeah, Phil.
I don't know why. I don't see the appeal. All I know is that it's from a meme video that an iRacing YouTuber did, where he complains and has like a mental breakdown about second gear hairpins. It's a meme. It's a joke. I don't know.
Well, let's see how many.
How he got stuck on it about a couple weeks ago. He just started saying he wanted racing.
So yeah, there are 20. There are 25 under that definition. There are 25 rovals technically. And let's see.
Do you know what cars we're going to run next week?
For sure, we're definitely going to be taking the 1987 NASCARs.
That might be what I end up using.
Then
well, it also depends on who might show up too, because I don't want to lose the championship.
Let's see. Actually, let's go to the. Let's update this while we're here.
Wait, is there anything that could happen for me not to win the championship besides not showing up? Or is that too much math right now?
That's a little too much math at the moment. Let's see.
The only way would be is if I had made up 65 points on you. Like, I don't know what the difference is between like 5th place and 1st place. But like, if you got less than 5th place and I got 1st place, then that's more than a 65 point difference.
But then the bonuses would take over that.
Well, no, the bonuses wouldn't matter because we get the same exact amount in bonuses. You might as well just throw the bonuses out the window because we're going to get the exact same amount of points.
So let's see.
Still going to use another car next week, and so are you. So we're all going to get the maximum amount.
So the 87s are a shoe-in. Then we have 3 choices for the open wheel, technically. So, and then 3 choices for the sport cars. Since we're having a really long track, it wouldn't make too much sense to take the spec racer, would there? You'd probably want to take the GRX, wouldn't you say?
The Toyota would be the better choice, I think.
Okay. And then...
The speed it has will take that up.
Then...
Kind of bummed that we're not going to take the trucks out, the NASCAR trucks.
Yeah. But let's see. We just ran the Ray. It would probably be a little bit of a mad idea to take the Pro 2 lights out onto a huge track like we're planning.
I think they're too slow, honestly. I think they would probably... I'm not sure, actually.
We'll probably take the Skippy then.
They might blow up. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Straightaways. I don't know how well those Pro 2s will last if you're just on the throttle for long distances for a long time.
So it looks like we have our roster: the Skippies, the 87s, and the GR86. Let's see, I ran this.
Oh, wait. Do you think maybe you could throw in the BMW? Just as like a, hey, this is gonna be here next season. Here's the preview.
Probably not. That would throw a wrench in the bonus calculations.
Okay, you're right.
But yeah, the M2 may make an appearance next time.
I need to see how many people run the 87.
All right.
Does it have a setup for the Monza?
You would probably just take the road setup.
I guess. Just have to make the gear ratios super
Because
tall.
and that's assuming that we choose that track. And if it's Monza combined,
yeah, right.
and if it's Monza combined, it's going to include a right turning super oval.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, any oval setup for the 87s is going to be useless there. All right, so it looks like we have our plans set in motion for the car roster. Save that. All right, I think we're in good shape, and I'm going to go ahead and call the stream here. Let's see. Oh, we've got new comments. Christmasland Productions. Hello, Kovabomb. I loved watching your comic dubs and tutorials all those years ago, and they inspired me to make my own when I was a bit older. Was rewatching the old vids and saw you were live. Just wanted to express my appreciation of your old work. You were very talented. Thank you. Thank you, Christmas Island Productions. That's very kind of you to say. And it's just a matter of real life and a couple of other things. I'll tell you one reason why I kind of stopped making the comic dubs myself was because the guy that was in charge of the comic books that I was dubbing at the time, he caught wind of what was going on and he watched them and he's like, oh, they're so good, but I can't authorize this. It's something I can't condone. So on one of his threads, he was like, I hate my own rules sometimes, but this is tantamount to a full comic scan. So he said he wouldn't strike at anything, but he's like, this isn't something that should be allowed to continue. And that kind of took a lot of the wind out of my sails. And then one thing after another, because I was in college at the time, and then I got into the workforce, and just I didn't have as much time to make edits and do things. So it's just one thing and another. But the thing is that I haven't been completely idle because I've been continuing to do voice acting for various other people. I have a playlist on my channel that is an archive of all the videos that I provided voices for. So you can look that up, and if you're curious about other things that I've contributed to. Sorry for the tangent, boys. Just wanted to address this commenter here. All right, well, let's go ahead and call it here. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for showing up. And to all you Chaos Racers who didn't show up this week, me very disappoint. You missed out on what could have been a very, very fun time. But we will hope to see you all next time. And until then, everyone have a good, safe night. Good night, everybody.
Yep, you too. Thanks, Cover.
And again, to the YouTube audience, thank you for showing up, for watching along, and I hope to continue to provide entertainment for all of you as long as I can. And like I said, real life it takes priority, but I am glad to spend any time that I can with you. And who knows, more may be coming in the future. There's projects that I provide voice acting for. So I'm not completely gone from online stuff or from YouTube. I have that playlist that I mentioned before. Maybe I can just pull that up for you really quick and show you where that is. Let me log in. Well, I shouldn't need to log in. It should be something that should just be available. Playlists, comic dramas from other artists, additional voice work. So yeah, this playlist, can I just bring up the list itself? View full playlist. Yeah, so these are all of the videos that I've recently contributed to, that I've played a voice in. So if you're looking for more content, I am not gone. There's a whole ton. Here's something in particular that I would recommend. This Deadly Salvage series. I would highly recommend that. I played a couple of characters in there, and it's very well written. It's a machinima style. Then a bunch of other comic dramas. Yeah, some stuff is pretty old, but there's plenty of stuff to see. And just something real fast and real fun. Here's something.
It stole my sword, Sky. It pickpocketed my sword straight out of its sheath and then flew off into the sunset, leaving me dumbfounded as to how it could carry such a thing, let alone hold it. So I had to go to this shady shop, wait until 2 a.m., and buy my sword back. And this was when I was 11, by the way. My sleep schedule was shattered beyond recognition by that point. And then the owl. Oh, the owl. This thing, the audacity, it called me an adult when I was mentally 5 in the middle of the desert. I'm broken.
So, yeah, I'm not gone. It's just that I haven't been posting on my own channel all that much. So, I will bid you all good night, and until next time, you all take care.